And at this point, I would like to formally bring on my friend and best county supervisor next to Rich Desmond, Pat Hume. Get on up here, Pat.
Garrett has to keep friends with both of the county supervisors that represent Retro Cordova. So by next, he meant near, proximate, not that you're above and I'm the next one. Okay, yeah. Thank you for that recognition. But I would like to just start by thanking the congressman for all of his work to secure this grant. He and I may not have the same letter in the parentheses behind our name. We may disagree on policies from an ideological standpoint, but I know in my heart of heart that he represents his constituency from his heart of hearts. And I think that we can't ask for a better thing from a dedicated public servant. And so I thank you for all of the work that you do, and I wish you success amongst your colleagues back in D.C. And given the events of the past weekend and the hyper-politicization of our nation right now, I think it's important that we say that part out loud more often than we do. So thank you, sir. My name is Pat Hume, and I am currently a county supervisor, but I've also been a JPA board member since its inception in 2006 when now Sheriff Jim Cooper, then Council Member Jim Cooper, passed the baton from SACOG as we were forming the Joint Powers Authority to work on this project. And so never lose sight of that this project and this JPA were birthed out of SACOG. And so I think that's an interesting situation when we look at today's environment and some of the hurdles that the congressman was just mentioning where everything is lined out, all the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted, and yet somehow we still don't compete well. And that's important for a couple of reasons, because as Garrett mentioned, this is one of the most dangerous stretches of a non-highway road within Sacramento County. More deaths happen right there on that curve than on any other two-lane road within Sacramento County. And so if we are not preparing for the future, we are dooming the next generations to a certainty that they don't want to have to abide by. And so you look at this corridor, and everywhere where improvements have been made, starting at the very westernmost terminus right now at Camera Road in Bruceville, still a two-lane facility, but it's an improved two-lane facility. It's much safer. It handles the traffic volumes better, and it's more of a pleasure to drive. And then you keep doing that everywhere, all the way to the western edge that has been improved at the south end of Folsom. And that's more of what the facility ought to look like with the 4 lanes, the divided. It handles the traffic, and that's important for one very good reason, and that is that as we look at shifting our fleet from current internal combustion engines over to electrification or hydrogen or whatever, it does great things for emissions, but it does zero for congestion. And we need capacity, we need throughput, and so we need this project. I'm happy to be a part of it. I thank the congressman. I think this is the largest infusion of non-local dollars ever to be put towards this project. And so it's about time, and it's about time we get this thing coming to fruition. And I thank you all for being out here today. Thank you.